Welcome to Pro-Life Perspective, America's pro-life voice. Pro-Life Perspective is the official radio broadcast of the National Right to Life Committee, the nation's largest pro-life group. Let's join Wanda Franz, president of the National Right to Life Committee, for today's Pro-Life Perspective.
Today, I would like to finish our look at the January 24th press conference statement of Douglas Johnson, Legislative Director for the National Right to Life Committee. Mr. Johnson, speaking about the media myths surrounding Roe v. Wade, concludes his statement with, "Here is another myth. It is often reported that the current Supreme Court is divided 5-4 on Roe v. Wade. Regrettably, this is inaccurate. There are 6 sitting justices who have repeatedly voted to prohibit any limitations on reasons for abortion prior to viability, which is to say before 5 1/2 months or even later. Last year, the Annenberg Center's FactCheck.org admonished the John Kerry campaign for propagating the 5-4 myth. The next major abortion case likely to reach the Supreme Court will pertain to the Partial Birth Abortion Ban Act. In 2000, a 5-justice majority struck down Nebraska's ban on partial birth abortion. During 2004, 3 federal district courts have said that the federal ban, signed into law by President Bush in 2003, is in conflict with that Supreme Court ruling. It would take just one vote shift from that 2000 decision to uphold the federal ban on partial birth abortion, and we very much hope to see that happen. But even if that law is upheld, it would not overturn Roe v. Wade. The difference between the tally of justices on Roe, 6-3, and the tally on partial birth abortion, 5-4, is explained by the fact that Justice Anthony Kennedy has voted to uphold Roe. That is, he has voted against any limit on reasons for abortion prior to viability, but he also voted in favor of allowing a ban on the partial birth abortion method. Perhaps the greatest distortion of all is the concept that the effect of overturning Roe v. Wade would be to automatically ban all abortions. Sometimes this is explicitly stated, for example, by journalist statements that the Supreme Court could vote to outlaw abortion. More often, the distortion is conveyed implicitly in the way poll questions or analyses are worded. In reality, the effect of even a complete overturning of Roe would be to re-empower but not require elected lawmakers to protect innocent human life through normal democratic processes. Even the Center for Reproductive Rights recently acknowledged this in its September 2004 report, What If Roe Fell?, which said, "A Supreme Court decision overturning Roe would not by itself make abortion illegal in the United States. Instead, a reversal of Roe would remove federal constitutional protection for a woman's right to choose and give the states the power to set abortion policy." These explicit and implicit distortions about Roe v. Wade stack the deck, and they are a disservice to the public. In polls, over 70% of the public consistently supports protections for unborn children that are clearly inconsistent with those permitted under the real Roe v. Wade. That is to say, the Roe v. Wade that is being enforced by a majority of the U.S. Supreme Court. In order for normal democratic processes to bring public policy into line with the views of most Americans, Roe v. Wade must be changed. In order to have a well-informed public debate over whether Roe should be changed, we must have an end to distortions about what the legal status quo is and regarding the real effects of changing the Supreme Court's doctrine. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for outlining what we can expect in this Congress and describing some of the errors that can be found in the press regarding the overturning of Roe v. Wade. If you would like to learn more about pro-life legislation, please visit the Legislative Action Center at the National Right to Life website at www.nrlc.org. Please be sure to join me again for more Pro-Life Perspective.
This has been Pro-Life Perspective, America's pro-life voice, and the official radio program of the National Right to Life Committee. National Right to Life, headquartered in Washington, D.C., works through education, legislation, and its Political Action Committee, National Right to Life PAC, to protect innocent human life threatened by abortion, infanticide, and euthanasia. Founded in 1973 as a federation of 50 state pro-life groups, National Right to Life is today a grassroots network of over 3,000 local chapters. For more information on right to life issues, visit our website at www.nrlc.org.